was 18, just after my first child was born, the Commonwealth Games were held in Jamaica. World records were broken. Now 48 years later, my grandson is here, 18 years old. He is entering the third stage of education. Jamaicans of Josh's age group are doing great things at the Commonwealth Games. But it's time to eject the ruling family of Britain and outlaw any ruling class in Jamaica. So over to you now, Josh.
I'm just looking forward to entering a new stage in my life, and hopefully I can spend some more time at the show where I can get advice from some other people who have been through the same things that I'm about to go through now.
Well, thanks. I'm so glad you'll be here at the University of West Indies. Straight up, News Talk 93 FM. I'm Jerry Small.
Positive song. Yeah man, I read dance, to God give thanks. Well balanced, young fan and fresh, the system is a stress. Everything gonna sky high, but not tell no lie, me left to cry. Over the years, the cure me try, not even a blind. I read dance, let me tell them why. The people them a suffer and the people them a ball. If you see how they mash up, they glad them style. Minimum wage, that a white squall. It no easy at all, it no easy at all. The people them a suffer, the people them a ball. If you see how they mash up, they glad them style. Minimum wage, that a white squall. It no easy at all, it no easy at all. They downtown and yeah, the people them a ball. When we go uptown, nothing a go at all. For win lotto, it no easy at all. When we buy cash back, me number not call. Buy me a sauce and the jockey fall. Me say nothing at all, no easy at all. Still I don't know, feel like I've dance all. No justice for the man with some all. Them a suffer and the people them a ball. If you see how they mash up, the glad them style. Minimum wage, that a white squall. It no easy at all, it no easy at all. The people them a suffer, the people them a ball. If you see how they mash up, the glad them style. Minimum wage, that a white squall. It no easy at all, it no easy at all. Every week, the price on the thing them raise, and every week, me still get the same from my wage. Nowadays, some employer and yes, them no say reality, and yes, them and yes. As me get me pay, don't in a bounce here. When me tell me employer, him say no care. Tell the employer fi increase me pay. Him say me can't go and me don't have to stay. Them a suffer and the people them a ball. If you see how they mash up, they glad them style. Minimum wage, that a white squall. It no easy at all, it no easy at all. The people them a suffer, the people them a ball. If you see how they mash up, they glad them style. Minimum wage, that a white squall. It no easy at all, it no easy at all. Me no have a pay deal fi collect a shilling. So me say, make me go do some hustling. Me go on the street fi go do some selling. Chance Marina, some other little thing. The police and me show them take what me think. Take what me think, me go sell a shilling. When me see them a problem, them bring me say, why, and me start to sing. Them a suffer and the people them a ball. If you see how they mash up, they glad them stand. Minimum wage, that a white squall. It no easy at all, it no easy at all. The people them a suffer, the people them a ball. If you see how they mash up, they glad them stand. Minimum wage, that a white squall. It no easy at all, it no easy at all. They downtown and yeah, the people them a ball. When me go uptown, nothing a go at all. To win lotto, it no easy at all. When me buy cash back, me number not call. Buy me a sauce and the junkie fall. Me say nothing at all, no easy at all. Still I they know feel like I've dance all. No justice for the man with some all. Them a suffer and the people them a ball. If you see how they mash up, they glad them stall. Minimum wage, that a white squall. It no easy at all, it no easy at all. The people them a suffer, the people them a ball. If you see how they mash up, they glad them stall. Minimum wage, that a white squall. It no easy at all, it no easy at all.
Well, no, that is Red Dance. That's an artist called Red Dance. Red Dance. Say it no easy at all. You're going to hear more from it. You're going to hear more from it. You're going to hear more from Red Dance. Them say, one of the man from JPS, I think it was a foreigner, to come to Jamaica, come insult we. Said, forget about Goat Island and preserving Goat Island. By the way, I have to tell you, say, thanks to my friend John, who pointed out to me that Font Hill Beach in Portland and the whole Font Hill lands is in danger. One of the most beautiful and valuable ecological spots in Jamaica and in the world is in danger of them rape it and the government sell it out to them friend them and sell it out to foreigner. Font Hill property and beach in St. Elizabeth. And same way, this foreigner representing JPS go over Goat Island and tell us, forget about Goat Island because the only wildlife that left over there, him kill it off. Boasting that him kill off all of the remaining wildlife over there so you can stop mourning for Goat Island. And him say him friend now, see 2 little fruit pan one tree over Goat Island, the last remaining 2 fruit, and the friend name it off, so forgot about the plants over Goat Island. Him say forgot about the animal them, and him friend say forgot about the parts, mocking and jeering us to sell it out and grab it out. Anyway, you're going to hear from Red Ants come more. You think you kill out Black Ants? You make Black Ants get ready to find out a different thing. You think a cool breeze? Well, now, I'm going to play the next piece of music because them 2 little girl that was on Ian Boyne program, they are so beautiful. Not in looks alone, but in their achievement and their outlook. Not them looks, you know. Not them outer looks, you know. Them outlook. Not them outer looks, but them outlook is so beautiful. One of them have to cross over a river more than one time to go to school, man time. Up in a garden town, cross over the river, and then after you cross over there, she walk up a hill, walk down a hill, cross the river, walk up a next hill before she reach road. That's before she even reach road, you know. When she reach road now, she have to take bus or walk. Papine, Ligani, Campion College, and Outshine, all with their Campion College, whether they have money or not. The next one, homeschooling. And his 15, 16 subject here pass, pure one. Well, I'm going to play 3 more river to cross. Because the Prime Minister remind me of them 3 little girls. Them 2 little girls. You might say she's not bright, but she remind me of them 2 little girls. I'm going to play 3 more river to cross. Prince Buster from way back. More than 50 years.
3 more river to cross. 3 more river to cross. 3 more river to cross. March over Zion Mountains. You can't catch me. I've got the wings of the morning.
Yes, you hear Raymond Harper there though. That is the Gabriel that Prince Buster called and to blow his on. Raymond Harper. And he is quoting from Mostly Martha. Mostly Martha. You hear my quote from, if you know that music name, Mostly Martha. Raymond Harper getting a little quotation from Mostly Martha. And I play that one for brethren like Herman Woody King and Junior Martin and Edgar Barton. Yes, and Mr. Burgess, what's the name of them? Mr. Burgess, I call Burgess again. Forgot to call Burgess. I'm a big boy, them too, when we are a little boy now. And them music, them I play all up a center, for Grand Spen, center dance hall in a Grand Spen, bringing the music from downtown, come uptown to Grand Spen, where Raymond Harper live. That's where Raymond Harper live. Yes, but also, although I'm playing for Woody King and him brethren, I'm playing it for Portia, but I tell you, say, she's like the little girl, crossing over the river, going to school, and ending up with the 15 ones distinction. But why I say that, you know, is because Portia Simpson-Miller, she come like a bright little girl when you compare her with the opposition. When you don't have no good competition, you look good, or if you're not good, you look good. You look like a brilliant student when you don't have no competition. You look good. You come first in a class, where you pass worm. Only worm them a pass out, and you come first in a class. Competition not good. Competition not good, so you look good. And look like you pass all 15 subjects. Yeah, man, because she point out that she have no competition for the leadership of Jamaica. And she's right. Now, Portia Simpson-Miller, the most popular leader in the history of Jamaica politics. More popular than Bustamante, more popular than Michael Manley. Why? Not because of any works that she done, but because there's no competition. Norman Manley had great competition in the form of Bustamante. So he never looked that much greater than Bustamante. Bustamante had great competition in the form of Norman Manley. So he never looked that much greater. All of them had great competition, you know. Michael Manley had great competition in the form of Siaga, and Siaga had great competition in the form of Michael Manley. PJ Patterson, even for a while, had a good competition in the form of Siaga, and Siaga had good competition in the form of Patterson. But once those were out of the way, the rest of the political figures in Jamaica is so pale, that you only have to stand up straight to look good. So that is why Portia Simpson have so much overwhelming popularity, because the competition especially since 1980, because that's why she rise up in the party now. 1980 when the whole of them run away, including Michael Manley. Portia Simpson Miller stand up and stand out. Stand up and stand out. And then worse now, after 1996, 97, going right up to 2005, 2006, when P.J. Patterson finally bow out. The competition is so shallow and pale and colorless and weak that she look great. Because you know, say, a one-eye man or a one-eye woman is king in a blind people country. And we're not cursing the blind, you know. But in a country of people who are blind, if there's one person there with a male or female who have a one eye, they're going to look like a visionary. Yes, they're going to look like a visionary. And through that now, she'll come like Usain Bolt. Coming like Usain Bolt. When you compare with the rest of the people, in the two political parties, even in the third one we're hobbling along. Yeah, man, she look like Usain Bolt. And compare with the whole nation, she seem like a giant. Matter of fact, compare with Peter Phillips and Roger Clark. She not shaped like no barrel, and them shaped like barrel. She looks slim compared with Roger Clark and Peter Phillips. So inside of your tribe, with brains like Homer Davis, she look like a Rhodes Scholar, and with a headmaster like P.J. Patterson. She just look brilliant, because P.J. are headmaster, you know, and she look brilliant. Especially when I compare her with the other brains in the party. But I tell you. So anyway, there it is. She look very brilliant compared with them competition there. Because really and truly, the whole of them put together, don't make up to naught. I'm not criticizing, we're talking the truth, and you know it's the truth. You know it's the truth. Ain't it the truth? Well, as I said, Monday was Ethiopian World Federation Day, the anniversary of the formation of the Ethiopian World Federation, 77 years ago. And then yesterday, as I was reminded, was the anniversary of the day that the Ethiopian regime, the coup, the people who carried out the coup against Haile Selassie, in 1975, on that date, yesterday, 26th of September, announced that Haile Selassie passed away. And that was a earthquake of an announcement. Earth-shaking announcement. Like when them say Jesus crucified, you know, say earthquake take the place. And the curtain in the temple ripping at two and things start to tumble over. When them say Jesus Christ crucified and dead. Earthquake and lightning. And earth open up. Well, I was a special guest this morning, a brother who was not only very close to the events, but he was right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, right through it. I'll go have him in a few minutes because I can't stay here late. So I'll go have him almost immediately. If you have any phone call, make it now. I can take a 1 or 2 phone call before the guest. Yeah, man. Ivan Core in the house. Ivan Core in the house. And there's 3 more rivers to cross before we reach River Jordan. Not true. I want to yell our brethren to yell, you know, one of our listeners as usual. Where is it? Yeah, man, John Morris. A very knowledgeable brethren from way back in at Davis Lane. Youth, man, them there, you know, come from Almantown. 16-year-old youth coming from Almantown into the Ethiopian World Federation Charter 15, and he remember everything. When you look upon him, he look like a ballhead, you know, but he may remember everything. John Morris, a Yale John Morris, Levi, from Almantown and Davis Lane. Yes, man, he work at Twin Gates Plaza. What the bank name again? Forget what the bank name, man. That bank in a Twin Gates Plaza. Island, what name? Caribbean. What name again? Something like the Caribbean Bank in Twin Gates Plaza. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. Welcome.
Tell me about 3 things.
Yeah, ma'am. Quickly, please. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. 1.
Yeah.
You know, you're saying the government selling out the land. You know, my mother on a piece of land for over 30 years. It was a pure woodland and maca. And she go in there and say, that's what she wants to stay. When she leaves the piece of land, she wants to stay there. So she take her finger and take out the maca them and the stone them. and we help her to build a little house here. So she leaves it and the government stop her from paying lease and say she was going to get it to buy.
Yeah.
Mr. Montague went over there and took my mother off of the land.
Yeah.
And put her in a palm piece of land when not going.
Where, which parish is this?
In St. Mary, Tree Hills, Charleston.
How him take her off of the land? How? With what authority?
Him say have top class investor for the piece of land.
And who was the owner for the land?
It's a government land.
Government land.
She,
which part of government owned
it? She got it from Mr. Slifer and then the government.
She got it? What do you mean she got it?
She leased it from Mr. Slifer.
Mr. Slifer is who?
The owner.
He's the owner, then what he says government land?
He was the owner. And then the government took it over and she continued to pay her lease.
Oh.
And then they stopped her from paying lease and tell her that she will get a piece of land to buy.
Yes, yes.
No. We wrote to Mrs. Simpson Miller.
Yes.
And told her that she's old now and she wants the piece of land. Before she died, we want to pay for it.
Yes.
You know what she said? Come tell me, sir?
Yeah.
She has no authority.
No.
To sell that land.
I see what she tell Rasta. But they are friends in the party where them have authority to put it up. Listen to me. I only have 30 seconds left. Them have friends in the party where them have the authority to put them in a position where them can position themselves in the pinnacle though. National Heritage Trust and all them place them put them to sit down on top of it like it's a chimney.
Anyway.
Alright, look here. Call me later. I want to hear more about this.
I'm going to be on the road.
Yes, but call me when you can. I need to hear more about it. Thank you very much. Here, ma'am. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning. Yes,
Good morning, Jerry.
Yes, sir. What on?
That's about. Tell me something. When Jesus is healed the sick, and see they make the blind can see, what then they do with them after?
And I crucify him?
Go down and who them did say they want?
If before them crucify him, them say
Barabbas.
Barabbas.
So those people, majority, those people were a wise person, don't it?
Which
or they were a foolish person. Within yourself.
No, you talk. You only have 30 seconds left. You have 1.5 minutes.
Within where that man have done. And you want to come out and say the Buggery law, let us have a referendum.
Yeah.
You go back and tell us you have a referendum because the people must talk. No, tell me something. He's deal with democratic. You understand? So what more you must do when you can look like
Hear me now. Listen to me. I want to hear more. Listen to me. I want to hear more from you. Call me back after the guest. Because the guest have to leave here early. One more call. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Good morning, Master.
Welcome, sir.
Yes, sir. What I want to find out, sir,
yes, sir,
is that, you see, Mr. Garnet Roper is a two-way teacher to me,
yes,
spiritually and materially.
Yes, yes.
But because Sunday morning he come over the radio and I listen to him and him can talk, but I believe in carrying feelings for Jesus, you know.
Feelings? You mean affectionate feelings?
No,
intimate?
Carrying bad feelings for Jesus.
Oh, me think you mean intimate.
Because Jesus said the love of money is the root of all evil.
Yeah.
And Jesus said, blessed are the merciful.
Alright, I'm going to play a music for you. Hello.
Merciful.
Alright, look here, call me later.
Luck in believing.
Yes, yes. But listen here, call me later, I'm going to play a music for you. Bunny Whalers. Roping. That one from Garnet Roper to you. But I need to hear from you later, because Ivan Cora to move fast, and I tell you, we have an 1 hour we have with him. Straight up, we'll go for a break. Straight. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Now to introduce my friend here, Ivan Core. I'm going to play a piece of music by Sister Nanny. Nanny. Well, Miss Johnson's name again, forgot her first name, you know. We used to know the whole of one another first name and last name. Pamela. By the roll call, you know. We know everybody name by the roll call. Hundreds away. Pamela Johnson, Nanny. Just to introduce the discussion about the Ethiopian World Federation and the 12 Tribe of Israel. Because Nanny are one of the early stalwart of it. Come here, a little piece from Nanny. Not the whole light, you know. Straight.
This is a true story about the 12 tribes of Israel coming from Trenchtown. Where we come from, yeah. And there's a 12 tribe from. A Trenchtown we come from. Oh. And there's a Israel born from. a trench town is when the work it start round a Davis Link. We get a lot of fight shut to fall like green. Them lick down we house with bulldozer and crane. Them a fight against Rasta now fi walk on the lane. Them want we fi stay round the back on the lane. Cat man never worry, never put up the fight. We pack up with things and move to the that's where we come from. Yeah, and there's a 12 tribe from. A trench town we come from. Whoa, and there's a Israel born from. We judge Judaite's life never easy, but the people love the way out God man lead we. Leave it through the struggle and we never weak. We love 12 tribe, only it please we. Like this I wanna shout out, nanny nanny, make a go down like a more in a 12 tribe history. Ask Sister Boy if you don't believe me. It's to work together we track the journey. And where we come from, yeah. And there's a 12 tribe from. A trench town we come from. Whoa, and there's a Israel born from.
Yes, Ivan, a sister Nanny that you know say she rehearsed their music about 10 years before she recorded them. But the Ethiopian World Federation, Ivan Core, Ethiopian World Federation established by His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie while in exile in England in 1937, August the 25th. Through the instrumentality of his cousin Dr. Malaku Bayen, we grew up on them feeding there.
Yeah. Yes, that is...
As teenager.
That's right. When we were first introduced to the Ethiopian World Federation, it was like something that we were all looking for. Having got the revelation about His Imperial Majesty and looking for some practical way to express our newfound spirituality and taking it one step further. Because if we believe that His Imperial Majesty is the returned Christ, then we should be seeking to see that the prophecies surrounding the return of Christ are being fulfilled.
Yeah, we have to fulfill it. Well, hear this now. I'm giving the vessel, we have to fulfill it. Well, hear this now. I have to go a little interspersed because the 1 hour that we have here with you cannot exhaust our interest in your story. Now, when me as a youth, 19, 20, my brethren get together and sister, and I say, well, we're going to start publish something, you know, because we have to kick up and we have to stir up this thing in our human rights here. 1968. Lo and behold, we start see a publication by some little youth, it named Lidge. And when me check it out, you know, a little brethren named Pabo Sing, I'm old lady make me know him. When me a little youth, the whole way a little youth. Because my old lady and female mother a friend. Miss Chang.
Yes.
Leslie mother too.
Yes.
And when I see Pabo Sing, I say, what this Lidge thing when I do? When me take a stock of some little youth at J.C. I publish a magazine named Lidge. Them never have a name, and then afterward we get together and so this, and them say Lidge, and them a go on with it. When Trevor Man rode land back from London, you know, land back from Oxford University and say that, and me I tell him say some little youth at JC when I even reach 5th form yet. Him not believe me. Well anyway, we get together, because you know the little younger me at JC, and then now, when I join them struggle. Little more now, from before that I didn't know about the Federation. And then when I say me not join none, because none of them now run right. But anytime a new one run and come in clean, I will join that one. And when I find out that the new one come and I go in there, from I tell you and Dan Chris Phillips and the whole away, they start to full up the place there. And it's a holy power.
Yeah, I remember the first meeting you invited us to. It was you, Peter Phillips, Garth White, Pucker Morgan were at the university. And the meeting was scheduled to be held at the Students' Union.
Yeah.
And the group of us from Jamaica College that included people like Brian Meeks,
yes, yes.
Lester Chang,
yeah.
Christopher Phillips,
yeah.
Trevor Holin, yeah. Lance Clark.
Yes.
Well, more, but
Polly.
And we came there the night, and I remember being really impressed spiritually. In other words, there was a connection. Because this was a group of Rastaman who were singing hymns and conducting basically a Christian service, but
Yeah.
it was all surrounding the divinity of His Imperial Majesty and the teachings of His Imperial Majesty. And then when we learned about the history of the Federation and connect it back to the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey.
I'm glad you come right there, son.
And also the discipline
Yeah.
that the group exhibited even in that first meeting.
Yes, and we have to give much credit to Brother Gad and to Brother Chambers.
Yes, Dan. Yes.
Well, Brother Chambers' name again, John.
Kenneth Chambers.
Kenneth Chambers. Because we know him from where I go at JC, you know.
Yeah.
We work over Water Commission and we meet up over the water coast behind JC. From where little youth we know Brother John.
Yes.
And the discipline and dignity with them man they display, along with the sister in them. Then who don't know, have a little sister, you know, whole little girl I go to high school, 3rd form, 4th form, 5th form. And by the time I reach 6th form now, I flood the 6th form association with the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey and the teachings of Haile Selassie, flood the 6th form association. And the society become very disturbed. But your parents was not alarmed because I see them deal with you and deal with your brother them and your friend them. Entertain them and keep them at home. In other words, your home is wide open. That's the best thing to do, you know. Entertain your children and them friends and make your home open to them that them don't stay out the streets. And mostly in the yard, them are from yard to yard.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to give you a story. Then, we can't talk about it now.
Yes, man.
But the same Brother John there, in those early days, he was at NWC, and one day he was coming to the house, our house.
Yeah.
And I had
your father is David Court.
Right. At that time
Deputy Prime Minister.
No, at that time he was opposition. Member of Parliament for West Central St. Andrew. Spokesman of Finance. Anyway, Brother John was caught after he left our house.
Yeah, he was caught by
ganja. Police with some weed.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, Miss Maureen. Thank you very much.
He was arrested, and of course, in those days, you know that the penalty was mandatory.
18
prison.
months in prison.
Anyway, I went to my old man and told him.
Yeah.
And
your father's a lawyer, most prominent lawyer.
And you know, he knew that we were using the herb. And I think that in a way they were kind of glad that we were sticking close to home.
Yes.
Rather than being in some more dangerous places where many other things could happen.
Yes, yes.
Was to say they were encouraging us.
From those times you could get shot dead.
I don't want nobody to believe that he was encouraging it.
Your father, no.
But I would say that he was very enlightened in terms of how.
Especially your mother.
And well, that's a totally different kettle of fish, but you can't go there right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, the bottom line of the story was that Brother John went to court, and about the second time he went, the judge showed the case, signed it, because
throw it out.
Because the police never turned up.
Yes.
And that was one of the ways in which persons who were charged at that time could effect not having to do the man, because once you go before the judge, there's no leniency, there's no scope for any mercy.
The judge had no discretion.
So the way how lawyers coped with it in that time was to get to the police and say, look, just don't worry, come to court, or the evidence get destroyed or something like that.
Yes, yes, yes.
But those are the mechanisms, because from those times, many people realized that these laws were totally outmoded. And so, as the PNP won, one of the first things I did was to remove the mandatory sentence.
It looked like you're praying me and me read me now. Hear this now.
Yeah.
After his Imperial Majesty visit to Jamaica, boy, at that time the thing exploded.
Yes.
And it's that time the society realized that this thing is legitimate and they can look up to Haile Selassie. All the society people can now look up to Haile Selassie.
Yes.
And the thing is close to home. Now, the government of the day, 1968, by 1968, they are completely discredited. Just like nowadays, the young people and about half of the society is also disillusioned with the opposition party. Just like how most of the people in Jamaica is disillusioned both with the government and with the opposition party. And after the events of 1968, Michael Manley was bright enough to rebrand himself as a black nationalist and went straight from his father's funeral to Ethiopia, where his brother was working with the United Nations. And was able to take on the persona of that black nationalism, come back to Jamaica, identify with Haile Selassie, and win election with the assistance of Haile Selassie's persona and the musicians of Jamaica.
Yes. Better must come.
Yes, well, 1972, just before the election, late February 1972, at the closing of Parliament, the last speech I remember, I was listening on the radio, last speech make, do we have Justinians there? The last speech we make was David Core talking about the whole economic situation. Because it was very big and bright and growth a go on, but no sharing with the poor people. Enough growth. And David Core's last words in his speech was, how long shall the wicked rule over my people? The parliament got to tear down. Me say it's pure cheer and laughter, you know. Let us hear a little piece of Justinians. Welcome back to Straight Up. I have my special guest here today, Mr. Ivan Core, well experienced in Jamaican culture and affairs, Ethiopian culture and affairs, the international scene, many other things, coffee, agriculture, manufacturing. I myself work with him for a while in his manufacturing industry, garment industry, many other things. And matter of fact, years before that as a teenager, the man started a bag industry. I tell you, as I talk, I remember thing. A bag industry where it does mushroom all over Jamaica and the whole bag style. Hold on, we'll soon come back to that. Now, two things I want to do, but I'm going to let you go in Ethiopia after the 10 AM headline news. But I'm just going to touch upon one thing in Ethiopia before. But before we go to Ethiopia, now I love the Chinese. I don't have to talk whether in front of you or behind your back. I love the Chinese. One of my father's best friend when I grew up is a Chinese man in Falmouth. Them call him Sweetie. Mr. Chin-C. The Chin-C family was one of the most prominent family in Trelawney and the most prominent Chinese in Falmouth. Sweetie. One of my father's closest friends. Helen Chin-C, I think I'm daughter. And many other close Chinese friends. And part of your family is Chinese.
That would be, you mean, my wife?
Yeah, your wife
yes.
And your children.
Yes.
Part of your family is Chinese.
Yes.
And Jamaica is one of the countries in the world where show people how multiculturalism is not aism.
No.
It's a reality. Anyway, why I bring up that is because a few months ago a reasoning come up. When we were coming here, we were so busy I forgot to point out the Confucius Institute down the road. But you probably know it. Confucius Institute, and it was a larger-than-life statue of Confucius there.
I've never visited it, but
and they teach Chinese there. They teach Chinese there. Now, of course, it's donated by the Chinese community and the Chinese government, teaching Mandarin and other things, because with trade, we have to know the language them.
Yes.
Some people been complaining, say, imagine there's a Confucius Institute on the campus. And and no black people think, where's the Marcus Garvey Institute and so on and so on. I agree with them. But them no remember and no say. In 1969, same time when we start joining up with the Ethiopian World Federation, John Davis has Tees.
Yes.
And Bonnie Cunningham has Bonnie Heron, Sister Asha, out of 12 of Israel. And Sister Selena.
Yes.
And Daryl Craskett and them youth there. They establish a Marcus Garvey Institute based out of the Student Union.
Okay.
Teaching the philosophy and the opinions of Marcus Garvey. And teaching skills. And teaching literacy to the people in Tavern, Augustown, Hermitage, Papine, Gardentown.
Yeah. A community outreach program.
Teenager student.
Yes.
Marcus Garvey Institute. From 1969. This is the kind of thing we when I boast about the young people today, because the young people today are beautiful.
Yes, man.
They look upon all your children there.
Oh, yes.
And your children start up, they are beautiful. I cannot claim like our youth, them was greater than them youth. It's just because them not start farm no institution yet.
But the conditions are different now.
Yeah.
And at that time there was more more things that one would get upset about as anybody.
And take action.
Yeah. You know, Jamaica has come a long way, really.
Yeah.
In those days, if you remember, there was a much more oppressive atmosphere in terms of freedom of movement, freedom of expression.
Taking away of passports.
All sorts
seizing
of
of books.
And even
framing of people.
There wasn't any black consciousness at that time. Because when we went in...
Not much. But
not much. It was just
only among the Gaviites and the Rastafari.
And a small intellectual group.
Yeah, the New World and the campus.
But generally speaking, the majority of the population were still under the brainwashing inferiority complex. Because I remember I went to a summer camp at Happy Grove.
Happy Grove in Portland.
Summer 1970.
Yeah.
We took Rasta drums down there and we were teaching the kids about Africa.
Yeah, and this is Sixth Farm Association.
Sixth Farm Association. And you know, about 20 years later, I was at a function at Police Officers Club, and a young lady came up to me and she said, you asked me my name, and I told her, and she said, you were at the camp at Happy Grove, and I said yes, and she said she'd never forget it.
Yes.
Because that is where she got
she's like a Portland girl.
First experience to believe in herself. Yes. And she had braids and thing at the time when I spoke to her. So it was something that make you understand, say, you know,
what you're doing is not in vain.
Right. And, you know, it's great when somebody can remember after 20 years, I remember what you did that impacted them.
Yeah.
And
no, that brings me to two things. Not only how young John Davis Teese and Bonnie Cunningham and Daryl and Selena, him later girlfriend and baby mother and wife, not only so young they were as teenagers and establishing these institutions. Two twos, me say, we go one of my close brethren in our Hermitage named Cork, brother Tyrell Palmer.
Yes.
And him and Liquid and some, them is making hammock and them is making bag.
Yes.
You come amongst them, you see it, you learn it. And you see the greater potential. And you as a teenager, start organize an industry, not a cottage industry now. It start as a cottage industry in a Cork yard. But you organize it now in a industrial thing where a production line.
Yes.
With manufacturers.
Yes. And
sales people.
Yeah, so it's break down the labor.
And sales meeting and management meeting regular. Big industry. Me and Flippins used to drive, I'll go and Negrilla sell bag all along the route.
Yes.
And you used to do it too. Because when you go to Ethiopia, you left my vehicle with me.
Yes.
And so I carry Flippins and the rest of them and go sell vehicle from Yasa to Deso.
Yes.
A teenage works them there.
Yes.
Industry, earning money. Dozens of people earning money and getting them commission and getting them pay every week.
And then somebody, I guess, said that it was too prosperous. And, you know, certain people going into
government mind, you know. You know see it? So that is the mind of government, you know. The Ethiopian World Federation is a mutual aid organization.
Yes.
But if you want, you can turn it in a government. It's supposed to be a government, you know, but not ruling over the economy. But the mind of government and central control come in and say, you getting too big. Ivan getting too important. Too many people coming and asking for Ivan, not asking for me. Next thing now, I have to give Bragard great credit and the rest of our brethren, including Dan Chambers. Because we did it before, you know, but we never turned the institution. We as youth and youth, we move with all different people. When them hold me for black power business in 1968 and say me I try to watch through the government. The judge laugh. Because when the judge said the six away in a court, the brethren beside me, David DePaz, is a Jamaica white man. I'm trying to watch the government for black power. On my left is Ozzy Ping Chong, a Chinese Jamaican. And the next one is a Latino, Eugene McNair, from Raytown. And the other two is two young ladies, Minnie Phillips and Miss Wookwood. So the judge said this is not a black poor thing. This is a whole set of multiracial youth. So we have moved them with a long time, all at JC. And then now Brother Gad and Brother John institutionalize it by allowing and encouraging into the Ethiopian World Federation all races of people. I believe Joan, your wife, coming to the organization before Cindy. Because Cindy is the first white girl coming in, you know, Jeremy wife. No man, Jeremy wife. What she didn't name again? Jeremy will ride bike, man, the white youth.
Okay.
And Powell, remember them whole set of white youth there?
Yes.
And them wife them. All Errol Flynn daughter. Our Errol Flynn daughter me attack, man. And the Mexico one them. When them white youth come in there, as a Rasta organization. All the Rasta out there burn it.
Yes.
But your wife did it before as a Chinese.
Half Chinese.
Yes.
Yes. And
the organization came to represent this multiracial pull of Ethiopia.
That's
and
right.
the Bible.
Yes. And
I think I may talk too much. Go along.
And also the sense of Jamaica barriers breaking down.
The class barriers in Jamaica was broken down by Rastafari, not by Marxism.
We were the first time, you know, every week we used to go to Trenchtown.
Yeah.
From uptown.
Yeah.
And
it
was kind of funny.
Yeah.
When I say funny, it was like strange to see, you know, this group of youth coming with, well, you know, school uniform.
Yes.
We have a JC badge. I mean, look, you have some coming from Excelsior, some coming from KC, and we are congregating at Davis Lane and discussing world affairs.
Worldview, yes, exactly.
And
economics.
You know, what is going to happen, and we are looking forward to great things. Because it was our conviction at the time that we were on the verge of, you know, great changes in human history to bring about the ushering in the age of peace and prosperity and the rule of the return of Christ.
And coexistence.
Yes. And of course, you know, out of one blood come all nations.
Yes.
And these teachings are being reinforced now and also demonstrated in a practical way. In that everybody was together and we were all fighting for the same cause, and you know, it was necessary at the time, and it is still very relevant today because we still have vestiges of racism that exist and poison people's mind. You know. Anyway,
well, now, as again now, we give credit to our brethren them, and this organization, this young organization, that many other Rastaman and other people out there was fire burning, because them say uptown. Imagine an organization where rise up in a trench town, they must say uptown because so many uptown youth flock to it.
Yeah.
And they must fire burning it for all different reasons, and later on it transformed the whole outlook of Rastafari to come closer to the worldview of Haile Selassie, that until the philosophy that all one nation or one color superior, there will be war.
War, always. Yeah. And the other great thing that took place during those times was when, you know, the movements to actually send people to Ethiopia.
Yes, systematically.
Yes.
Not man finding them on fear and go.
No,
but a collective
organization.
Collective, yeah.
And some of us were there. We were thinking of devising plans at how development would take place.
Yes, yes.
When the actual transition was made and
the numbers pick up.
Yeah.
And we're thinking of plane, not plane fare or travel agency, the ownership of aircraft.
That's right.
And sea craft. And we have some land craft already, because you have your 1100.
Yeah, man.
And we have my old VW and Peter Phillips have this and that one have that.
Yes,
and the data them. Let's go for a break. Straight up. 10 a.m. headline news. Straight. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. I have my guest here with me, Ivan Corey. I'm have to leave on time, 10:30. But Ivan, we don't mention Bonnie, Sister Bonnie and Woma Heron. We mention Sister Selena Tapper and Daryl Kraskill. We mention Dan, Chris and Peanuts, youth and youth linking together early. And there's another couple I forget, but little more I want you remember when we can't spend much time, but you know, when you and Poggy and Valerie as two youth from school, and the whole of you are living in 1 year at Augustown, going to university, you and Joan, that's 1972, and then by the next year are in Ethiopia. But I want to go forward now to yesterday's date, the 26th of August 1975, after you are in Ethiopia, more than 2 years in university,
that's right.
There comes an announcement by the revolution, so-called revolutionary government, the coup, that His Imperial Haile Selassie is dead. Now this is a devastating piece of news that's supposed to wreck the Rastafari movement all over the world. It has done no such thing because it's based upon faith.
Well, okay, let me give you a little history before that. On the 1st of March, 1975, we woke up, we were living in Shashamane at the time. We woke up to see hundreds, literally hundreds of peasants swarming.
Peasants like country people based on the land.
Peasants meaning the Ethiopian peasant farmers, because they were landless up to the time of the revolution. And they had just been given, or they had been told that they would be given lands. But not individually. They would be given lands in groups called mahabars, farmers associations, because they were adopting a socialist model, which was to try to eliminate private property. So everything would belong to the cooperative and everybody would be a member. Anyhow, we woke up to find these Ethiopians swarming our fields.
In Shashamane.
In Shashamane. We had plowed, because it's March, you know, so you plow now to plant corn, and we had actually sown corn in some areas. You don't sow Cindy, which is wheat, until about May. And you sow teff more June and July.
Teff so is like barley.
Teff is the grain that they
like
used
corn.
to make the injera. No, it's a very fine, tiny seed. But anyway, it matures much faster than wheat, and corn was the longest crop, grain crop. Anyway, so
they were told to invade your place?
Yeah, man, they came in numbers. This was an organized and planned thing, but it was planned by them. By them, the associations themselves. And it was so much so that when they were plowing, they went to certain persons' houses, and they plow right to the doorstep of Jamaican houses. And other Jamaicans, they left their entire garden, which might have been a quarter acre or nearly half an acre. Why? The difference was in how these Jamaicans had treated the Ethiopians who had come and worked for them, worked on their farms before, and how they interact with them on a daily basis. So
who treat them good? Them left your garden?
They left your garden, and in other words, they told us straight to them that you people must go home to Jamaica because we have overthrown your king, and now you must go home. And they still were allowing some people to go in dignity by allowing them to keep the garden, because obviously they realize they can't just pack up and leave today. But in truth and in fact, Piper was the American who had the care of the whole land.
He was a Caribbean man who left from America and go to Ethiopia.
He packed his bag and left immediately. Man.
After many years.
Piper was there from in the 50s. Well, the land grant was 1955. Piper was actually probably there before
he was there from the 40s.
That's right, Anyway, it was a little bit scary. But I remember going out there and remonstrating with the peasants, because I used to move alright with people, and I saw some
of them that you
know. And they said, never mind and all that, but this is how it goes, and so and so and so. So anyway, I took, and that was the first, on the 6th, which was a Friday
of March,
I went to Addis to make a report to the embassy, because I was still employed to the embassy. I had been given a part-time work as a clerk, because the university had closed down due to the unrest around the revolution. And also the Jamaican government for the first time had provided some assistance to the shelters in Shashamane. And that assistance kicked in about June, July 74.
And of course the government in Jamaica was supportive of you, not only because of your old man connection, but because, you know, as a socialist government trying to do some things, them also want to support you. And at the same time, they also had good relation with His Majesty and the Ethiopian government before.
Of course I did. Yes, most definitely. And it was something that the Ethiopians had thought would have happened before, that the government of Jamaica would have assisted the settlers. Because in my mind, what I believe strongly was that His Imperial Majesty giving this land grant had a long-range motive, that this settlement should have been something that could be used as a model.
Of course.
To demonstrate the benefits of having people of African descent return to the continent.
But he said so.
And bringing their attendant skills and presence.
Yes. But he said so, you know, but that report was never published.
Okay.
The technical mission that went in 62, Rex Nettleford and Foreman, because Foreman was an agriculturalist in charge of Hope Gardens, and that's why he was chosen to go. And later, because he went on that technical mission, that's why he was called back as ambassador.
Yeah.
Not as a diplomat, but as a man who had gone there as a technical and agricultural person.
Right.
And His Majesty said, I hope that Jamaicans replace all foreign teachers in our schools. I hope that all agricultural extension officers from other countries will be replaced by Jamaicans. I hope that intermarriage takes place between Jamaicans and me say if you ever read the report, man. But anyway.
Yeah, anyway, back to the so when they reported it to the embassy now, the embassy, well, actually on that same day that I went to make that report about this incident, we had spoken to them by phone already.
Yeah.
I walked into the embassy the afternoon at 5:30. It was 9 o'clock Jamaica time.
Yeah.
And a telex was coming in, and the telex
from Jamaica.
Please inform Ivan Core that his mother died this morning.
Wow.
So that was
a double whammy.
So the ambassador called me and said, well, you know, so and so and so, and if you want anything we can do, and we'll send you if you want to go home. And I said, I can't, because my wife was 7 months pregnant.
Yes.
And she would not.
That is the daughter was born there.
Right. And they would not sell her an airline ticket.
Yeah.
And I could not leave at a juncture like that.
Yes. Leave her alone there.
No, not at all. And they were living in Shashamane.
Yeah.
Anyway, we went back, and over the next month or two, we were contemplating what to do, and the government of Jamaica offered to pay the fare for all who wanted to return to Jamaica, except that you'd have to surrender your passport. Now, in speaking with the personnel who worked in the embassy, the Ethiopian personnel, there was a young lady there named Mulu, Imiabet Mulu Geta. I can never forget her name, because she was very encouraging, and she said, why are you accepting, you can't just accept this. You must make a petition to the military government, because this was the local people who took away the land.
Yeah.
And we still have a central authority. And she encouraged us. So we went back and discussed it to the brethren, and we drafted a letter. And the letter was emphasizing our positive contribution that we could make to the development of Africa, and defocusing from our religious outlook, and our close personal relationship
with the emperor.
Yeah. And at the same time, we pointed out that we as the Jamaicans in Shashamane had been oppressed by Piper.
Yeah.
Because Piper had opposed Jamaicans getting land. It was only in 1971 that the Jamaican groups were given 25 acres each of land. Anybody else who came after Piper opposed.
Yes. And it's like him control the land.
And he also arranged and organized that the Jamaican land was raided in 1971 or 72, shortly after they got the land.
Yes.
And they found ganja, and Piper scrape up everybody and carry them to Addis to deport everybody.
Yeah.
And the case was brought before His Imperial Majesty. And His Imperial Majesty said, I've given them this land that they should plant the things that they are used to and that make them happy.
I remember that His Majesty.
And that was the end of it. But he said in future, you know, hold on with that, with that type of farming. Yeah, which all it meant was that man just moved the operation with discretion. Because at the time, you know, when Piper sent for the police and come, man had hedge. The whole hedge was weak.
The hedge along the fence.
Ganja tree, bigger man can't climb it.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to, we drafted a letter.
Yeah, but I want to come down to the August and the effect of
some Jamaicans had decided that they were going home, but we got 20 persons to sign.
Yeah.
And they gave us a date to carry this petition in to see the military government. The 26th of August was the appointed day.
Imagine.
At 3 p.m.
Yes.
They made the tell us 3 p.m. The appointment was with the aide-de-camp of the head of state.
Yes.
The head of state was Tafari.Goat.
Yeah.
And Mulu, the secretary of the embassy, had a personal connection with the ADC, and he agreed to receive it and present it to the military. Anyway, we left Shashamane in the morning. We arrived in Addis at about 1 o'clock, and we had one more Jamaican there, Mr. Tolo. We called him Youth, who was the first Jamaican student in the Haile Selassie University.
Yeah, he came from London, no?
No, man.
Straight from Jamaica?
Yes. You know what he got there? He won.
What? Oh.
No, man, he won a bet racehorse bet.
Yeah.
He won a huge bet and he decided, so well, boy, I'm not sticking around.
Yeah.
And bought a ticket to Addis Ababa.
Yeah. Winner better came on us.
Yes. And he stopped the emperor on the road with a petition and was given a scholarship to go to the Haile Selassie First University. He was the first Jamaican student there.
Before you.
Yeah, man. He's the one who carried me up there and introduced me and let me get registered and everything.
Yeah.
Because I never went to Ethiopia with the intention to go to university. I went there on a mission with Brother Gallup.
1973, yes.
73. Anyway, back to the 26th August, 1975. So, we reached Addis and we're in the hotel now with Brother Tolo. To sign the petition. We're having lunch, just waiting until, because in Ethiopia you have this siesta.
Long lunch time.
Yeah, between 12 to 2 or 1 to 3, 2 hours.
Yeah.
So our appointment was 3 o'clock. Anyway, at 2 o'clock, you have a daily newscast come on.
Yeah.
So we are there talking, and we want to say, youth wife, Tola wife come, bawling, because she's an Ethiopian.
Yeah.
The Amharic version of the news comes first.
Earlier.
And then the English version right after.
Yeah.
So she come and she said, why, Ababa Jana I moved about. So what is it? She said the emperor dead.
Wow.
Ababa Jana I moved.
Yeah.
I was sorry talking about. And she said, yes, it just come over the news and said the emperor died. And me and Daya said, so what, where I said, boy, Daya, what you say? I said, boy, we don't feel a vibe there, you know, we are carrying things same way. So, we have on the red, gold and green time. We set out to walk from the distance from the hotel to the Ministry of Land Reform, which is where the meeting was scheduled for. And when we walking on the street, we have on the red, gold and green time, and everybody know us who wear that and walk up and down in Addis, that we are the emperor's people.
Yeah.
And them see we on the street walking.
Yeah.
Because enough of them quietly were crying, you know.
Yes. But them dare not
weeping, but they can't because
can't demonstrate it.
When they went near to the palace, because we had to pass the palace gate to reach the Ministry of Land Reform, some women were attempting to gather because in Ethiopia that this mourning thing.
Yeah,
when them gather. Them ululate and them chant and whatever.
Yeah.
And the soldiers run them from the gate to the palace and say, nobody, there's been no mourning, nothing here. Nothing like that. And when we reach to the ministry now and turn up at the doorway, when you talk about when you see a man jaw drop, well, I can tell you when I went into the room where the 3 soldiers were sitting, you see some man face drop.
Because them not
expecting to see us.
To see you, no.
They thought that announcement
would smash away.
Finished away with any spirit.
Knock all the wind out of your sail.
Right. But we presented the petition to them and we sat there in front of them. And about 2 weeks later, they contacted the embassy to say that it was never the intention of the military government to dispossess the Jamaican settlers of their land. But the Farmers Association went overboard. The discussion was that in that region, the average land holding, when they did their maths and divide up everything, worked out at 2.2 hectares per farmer.
Yeah.
Therefore, they could not have a situation where we as Jamaicans were allowed to have 10 hectares, 25 acres.
Yeah.
So we could get back a portion of the land, and based on the 20 signatories who signed the petition, it was agreed to give us back 100 acres. And that land was surveyed sometime in October. That would have been August, and we were able to start our program. It was nearer to the end of the year. I don't remember the exact date of that, sir, but I can find it out. But that was, you know, a great reversal. And when they came to the survey, they called the 2 leaders from the 2 peasant associations who were there. And they, along with military representatives and myself and Daya, who took the petition to Addis, we were appointed as Likomombe Rose, which means chairman of the Jamaican Association. Now, getting back the land, there were conditions. You could not hire any labor.
Yes, I mean, if you can't manage the land yourself, it's too much for you.
If you're not a farmer, don't be a farmer. Don't want a land. And you could get machinery to hire if it was available from them, because they had taken over all the tractors and so on and so forth. Anyway, 5 of us decided that we were going to do some group farming.
Yeah.
And the 5 of us decide to...
You have to come back, you know, because we only have 8 minutes left.
But we want to finish this part because it's so important. And we decided to plant vegetables. And we planted, well, about 10 acres of land available to us at the time. And we planted a vegetable crop. We also planted wheat and teff, you know. And all of this we had to do. Every man will pick up 6 o'clock or 5 away.
Yeah.
We have to do all the work ourselves. Anyway, when the vegetable crop was coming in now, we had problem where we went sell it. Because, you know, it's not a huge market for vegetables in Shashamane. And the crop was bumper. Believe you me, it was like blessing. We get all one cabbage weigh 29 pounds.
Yeah. We hear about the state of Jamaica.
We get carrot big like my hand.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, I tell you, you have to come back because you only have 7 minutes here now.
Pilot walking on the road one day and with a basket of stuff carrying to Shashamane, and there's a military jeep pull up beside him and ask him where him get those things from.
Yeah, them
and
food.
Tell them, him say come in the jeep and them carry him back, took him back to the farm.
To the military, to the farm.
To our farm where we were. And the military start talking with them, look at everything, whatever, and them say, do not sell anything else to anybody.
Them are buy everything.
We have just established a training camp because we are afraid of Somali coming up from the east to invade. Yeah. And we have been looking for fresh food.
Source of food.
To feed our reserves for months.
So it's already market right away.
Right, and also not only that, when we explained to them that we were being harassed by the Ethiopian peasants, they call them and chastise them and say, look, these people have come and they are providing food to feed our army.
To protect you, the Ethiopian.
And what you have done, look how long we're looking and none of them couldn't get with this.
Yeah. Well, hear this now.
What that did was build the respect for us as a community right away.
Yeah.
And even though they hated us, some of them hated us because of our love for His Imperial Majesty, that respect was now there because we are done.
Yeah, man. But I tell you, I have to go insist now because we're down to 3 minutes.
Yeah, man.
I tell you.
Good, your turn.
But hear this now. Your daughter born in Ethiopia in 1975.
Yes.
What month?
April.
April, see that? And then now, hold on. Then now, a couple of years later, the Ethiopian World Federation, which now moving on to the name of the 12 Tribe of Israel, decided to send all of the executive daughters to Ethiopia to get the experience. 12 of them one time. I was asked to accompany them.
Yeah.
One of them, Becky, that's the next couple I was trying to remember. Becky and his wife, 2 eyes at her.
Yeah.
She going there now. She's pregnant.
Yeah.
But not supposed to be so far advanced. But when she's in Ethiopia, she have a baby and leave Ethiopia, that newborn baby come back to Jamaica. So your daughter was the first. Well, probably the first one born there. There were other Rastafarians, but amongst we 12 tribes. First Ethiopian baby born, then Kathleen. Then now we go through 42 years Becky upon the executive seat. Him suddenly pass away with you.
Yes.
But if you ever see him children, him daughters and him sons, 9 of them.
Yes.
You don't really feel no well upon mourning at him passing because you know so they have been nurtured in this kind of lifestyle, which produce, if you don't want to go to Gaba, no dreadlocks or say Rastafari, the unity that is between the children. I see the same thing as your children. Your son is Dr. Daniel Kaur,
yes.
And he has developed a machine down there that simulates the heart in a certain way, that train people how to carry out heart surgery. So, you know, we are gratified, and we know say, what we're doing is not in vain.
Not at all. And guess what? The relevance of the African movement now, if you consider the fact more Jamaicans live outside of Jamaica than live inside of Jamaica.
You know, so Jamaica have a diaspora.
And consider that the doors to the traditional points where Jamaicans love to go, which is Europe, Canada, and the United States, are closing. Where do we now look?
Turn.
And guess what? Some of the fastest growing economies in the world are now to be found in Africa. So the opportunity is there.
And now it is people going to be receptive.
And it's time for the movement. But one thing, we need to be training and getting the people who want to go. It can't be this massive horde of illiterate, unwashed people.
Yes, not labor, not casual labor.
No, it must be at a higher level.
More highly trained,
disciplined,
skilled, disciplined and skilled. Disciplined and skilled. So all of the events and all of the conditions in the world are leading us to put our back against the wall. But once you jump the wall, it's freedom.
Yes, sir. And there is great opportunities here. So when things getting rough here, we have to remember that's where the future lies.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And you went there, you went at university, you learned the language, quick in Haile Selassie University.
Yeah.
You're learning the language. The revolution take place. When I went there, you were teaching. I think you had 2 different jobs teaching.
No, after that first year of the farming experience, I'd applied to the Ministry of Education, even though I wasn't yet graduated.
Yeah.
But they accepted me as what they call a student teacher.
Yeah.
I mean, a teacher without the requisite. But the salary was a little lower than if I'd been qualified. But I was able to make it up with overtime.
Yeah.
Because I ended up teaching 4 grades and 2 shifts.
Yeah.
At one stage, I had 370 students.
And look what manifest now. I have lived to see Poggy, Carl Philpotts and his wife, along with Sister Bunny, and Flipping Son and Flipping, Bill. A school, big school in a Shashamane. It look like in a Jamaican junior high school.
Yeah, have you seen the picture Jamaric's Children of Zion?
No, I did a documentary. I think I see a little piece of it. Boy, I tell you. Although things look so tough, it's a whole thing happen. And it's institution building.
Yes.
The Jews have been going through things for 4,000 years now.
Yeah.
And it takes that long sometimes for people to really, because I take a philosophy and faith, you know.
Yeah.
The people that are going to recover, them have to build a faith and a philosophy.
Yes.
So we can't feel like we waste our time.
Not at all. No, man. Anyway, it was good to have been here, Jerry. I want to thank you and bring back the memories and to remember these dates and also to refresh the mind of persons and the spirit of those who might be flagging, you know?
Yeah. That's why I love Pastor and Brother John down at the embassy there.
Yeah, man.
And also, people understand now why the truth and the right cause, it attracts people regardless of so-called social background.
Right, that's right. Yeah.
Because the comforts of life in Jamaica and the social swirl, that couldn't distract you, even up to now, can't distract you or the poorest man.
Well, it's been a journey, you know, so we'll give thanks that we're still here, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so
and you have people like all the musicians, them, even Third World, and the singer Bob Marley, Burning Spear, the daughter, them Queen Ivoca. People have to take them serious because regardless how much money, how much millions them people earn, them still focus on this culture.
Yes.
And still living nice lifestyle, have anything everybody else have.
Yeah, and all over the world you find people gravitating towards it. Of all different races, nations, cultures, whatever.
So it's a common thing, it's not going away.
No.
It's a common thing.
No.
Well, thank you very much, Ivan, for having me.
Thank you for having me too, Jared. All pleasure anytime.
Yeah, man. Straight up, yes, sir. Because you go look about the coffee business now, because I know you're highly involved in the coffee administration.
Not really. It's just I'm a trustee for the pension fund, so we have a meeting.
But that is an integral part of the thing.
Of course it is.
People must be guaranteed of a pension after working in the industry.
It's very difficult in Jamaica nowadays.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. Yes,
You're
sir.
welcome. Good.
Straight. Yes, good morning and welcome back to Straight Up. We had an early guest today and we're glad to start taking back your phone calls. Good morning, welcome.
Jerry.
Yes, ma'am. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm calling back.
Thank you very much.
Let me tell you 2 quick things before I give you the interest. Brother God, you know?
Yeah.
He was the King Solomon of Augustown.
Brother Gad?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were in Augustown?
I'm all over Jamaica.
No, you were in Augustown?
Yes, sir. I was living in Augustown for a while.
Okay.
So he was the King Solomon of Augustown. Now, in United States, you have a King Solomon temple at Wall Street.
Yeah.
The only thing is that Brother Gad had woman and Wall Street have men.
Oh, yes?
You need to know certain things.
Yes.
I mean, I like King Solomon, but I'm too worthless.
Oh, you mean worthless? You mean after him serve so many women, him never do you no justice?
At least, I wouldn't even want him touch against me.
With a long pole? What about with a long pole?
No, he couldn't. I'd run from him.
Not even with a 10-foot pole?
Let me tell you something.
All right, look here. All right.
I know. All right, let's not.
It's not everything good for you to go to talk.
You know. All right. You know what I say.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, say you're smart. That's why I love it, so you know.
Yes, ma'am. You got to smart to get a hit. You have a fit.
You go on, man. Mr. Chin.
Yeah.
I met Mr. Chin when I was 9.
Which one are Mr. Chin?
Just listen to man.
Oh.
That give it a chin business, you know.
Yes, ma'am.
Met Mr. Chin when I was 9. When I was 12, I was clapped in the face by one of them, and that is in St. Mary.
Oh.
Right? But just a long run, short cut and leave. And then, hello?
Yes, ma'am.
And then, you remember the war that they had in the China war with a Chinaman?
Yes, in 1965, yeah.
Okay. I was living next door to a China in Mona Heights at that time.
Yeah.
Okay, and I learned a lot. I realized the Chinese had never ever forgive anybody at that point. I met them again. Well, some was living next door to me.
You're going to spend the whole of the time talking against the Chinese?
Listen to me, no, man.
No, we only have you have 50 seconds leaving.
And you give everybody time until me.
No, you get the same time like everybody, but you're the punch.
Anyway, let me finally tell you.
Yeah.
The last time I met Mr. Chin was when the Burmans came and tried to kill my baby, my grandson, right, in Spanish Town Hospital. But I thank God for Nanny because she helped me.
Yeah.
All right. I heard a lady on...
By now you only have 20 seconds leaving now, ma'am.
Listen to me, man. I have a lady. There's a lady who came on the program previous years. She had lupus.
Yeah.
Right? Now, in a book that Mark Helping Health Workers Learn,
yeah,
right, by David Warner and Bill Bauer.
Yeah.
Hear what it says.
Yeah.
And I got a big hit in my face from the Burma.
No, but listen here, I tell you that the time is limited and you're taking long and you tell... No, but you're just going around and you're just beginning that.
Okay, example. A gun is a well-known symbol for killing. When tablets are compared with bullets, people can at once see how dangerous medicine can be. Have a nice day, Jerry.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, yeah, ma'am. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, Wagwan.
King Phylosophy, Jah, Rastafari, blessed man, Mr. Small.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to give thanks and praise to Mr. Ivan Cole there, you know?
Yes, sir. Ivan Core.
Oh, Core?
Yes, sir. But you man still Cole Virgins to still. And both of them was in Ethiopia for years together.
Boy, I'm going to tell you, boy, I give thanks. Trust me, mother just sit down and just easy and listen to you and him for the rest of the program. Trust me.
Yeah, but it's him so busy, he will forward one day.
Yeah, me understand, man. It's good to get the history card. The anthems to give us wisdom from above, Mr. Small, but during my experience, we get to realize that wisdom come to your ears of experience for the older folks teaching you something, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But as he said, Mr. Small, that he thinks that there is more Jamaican out of Jamaica than what is in Jamaica. Maybe you say, Mr. Small.
Yes, I believe so, and that is what that do. It show you the same situation with Africa. More Africans outside. So Africa have a diaspora, Jamaica have a diaspora, and that is how the world going, and that is one of the things that going to strengthen us, because is a diaspora make us stronger. You spread out, as Bragg always says, spread out and then come back together, and that's a reality.
Yeah, man, because when you spread out, you know, it's like you leave your home, you know, but one day you will return, you know.
It's true.
Because I'm inside catching here, you know, Mr. Small, and I'm from St. Anne's, and I tell you, every day when I turn, I book somebody from St. Anne's. I go found the book somebody from St. Anne's.
Yeah, man.
So I just the same thing.
Yeah.
So one of the most important notes is to say, boy, most of us really want to go to Europe, you know, Mr. Small, but I really see where the European door is really closing towards Africans still.
Yeah.
And as he said, Africa is one of the fastest growing economy now.
Yeah.
Which is really true, because the Chinese man say, boy, Africa in future.
Yeah.
And all of the races say, boy, Africa in future. It's only we African people, most of us are say, boy, away with Africa.
Yeah, but in many ways, it is changing, because like, for instance, South Africa, you have thousands of African Americans who have money and who comfortable leave America and settling back in South Africa, I don't know. So you say it at work, mystic people gathering education, gathering skill, gathering money, and heading for certain place. So little by little.
Yes, man, a little by little. So, as he's saying, as come to we people in Jamaica who are African conscious and find ourselves, Mr. Small, as the man has said, boy, going to Africa, we mustn't just consider, say, boy, I'm my yard and I just want to go home. As the man has said, you must go home with a level of education and skill.
Yeah.
Simple mean, you know, go fit in as a lower class boy with part, you just do what people don't want. You're supposed to can fit in, if in a high class job or whatever up there, you understand?
Yeah, man, strong.
So, me really believe in that, so we're supposed to get a level of education still. Most people say, boy, they don't really like the Western education, but what you're in, what you're exposed to, you're supposed to do it, Mr. Small, because it's going to take you further.
Yeah, man, it's not so much the subjects, you know, it's the skills. The skills,
right.
it's not so much maths, it's accounting, how to use maths. It's not just maths, it's how to use maths, the accounting, the calculation, the estimation, you analyze figures and figures mean something to you. It becomes a skill and a talent and a power. So
I agree.
Well, thank you very much, yes, sir.
Yeah, man, give thanks to you too, sir. Thanks for the knowledge, man.
Yeah, man, share it alike. Thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome to Straight. Yes, sir.
You know, very interested conversation you had with Mr. Core.
Yeah.
And you know, you see, that's how you say socialist and a fool, you know.
Socialist and a fool.
Yeah,
so you are claiming Mr. Core.
So I know Mr. Core said his son got to go to school, you know. Yes. Anyway, Mr. Small, two things I call to talk to you about.
Yeah, but I heard that you have a group named 1/3.
Named 1/3?
Yeah.
I have a group name also.
And but you sing as a solo artist more. You sing as a solo artist more than the John the Third.
Well, you can say what you want to say.
But you are not third world, though.
No.
All right, go ahead.
All right. You see, the diaspora, dismantle.
Dismantle?
Huh?
It's dismantle?
Dismantle is Gleaner.
Oh, sorry.
I heard you talking about the diaspora of a help. You know, recently, as a matter of fact, it's a long time since the diaspora asked for freedom to vote in an election.
Yeah. Rights to vote.
The right to vote. You know, I don't believe it would be a good idea.
No?
No. If you want to vote for your country, you need to register here. You have to register.
Then why them can't register?
Huh?
Then why them can't register?
Well, if you must come register. And the plan for register, they want to have the vote from over there. I can't tap that way. No,
cannot.
Cleaner. A gentleman from Waterhouse.
Yeah, but you want them remittance, though.
Huh?
Yeah, swallow the remittance money by your food.
Listen to me now. This brother from Mr. Rattigan, he climbed to the ranks and become one of the higher ranking FBI officers.
Yeah.
It was said that he sent in an application.
Yeah.
To fill the post of the Commissioner of Police.
Yeah.
And he was sent a letter saying that they thank him for his contribution, but for his interest.
Yeah.
But they won't be considering him. What is wrong with that?
I couldn't tell you. Look here, it can be one of two things or even more than two things. One thing can be that maybe them have somebody already who them want to put there.
Look,
right?
No.
Hold on, allow me to come and me allow you, you know. Maybe them have somebody them want to put there, you well know that too. Maybe they have a Colin Campbell or a Father Roper where them want to put there. Or maybe them are classify him like a schoolboy, Richie.
Jerry, you see, things that sound too trivial, Jerry. You live a reason, so that's
you know you're talking too fast. You see where the food sweet you're talking.
You live a reason there.
Yeah, my level.
What you tell me about this, no?
Yeah.
That is so petty, man.
No, what I'm not saying is that, and I say maybe they don't trust him.
Even think of that, man.
No, maybe they don't trust him, or maybe them have somebody them have there already.
You cannot think of.
Suppose it's
somebody. The process won't be fair, my brother.
The process not fair?
Won't be fair.
Then, but the process wasn't fair for the managing director for the J.U.T.C. and them thing.
No, man.
What Father Roper know about run bus?
It was.
Yeah. Him only know if he preach pan bus, him don't know.
It was advertised in the paper, Jerry.
And Father Roper apply.
Yes, nothing wrong with that.
I nothing wrong with your laugh neither. Don't blame me for laugh.
Jerry,
look here now. I have some more phone calls.
No, we can't, Jerry. It's a serious matter, Jerry.
What do you mean if it's serious? Of course it's serious.
We can't take the license because the people got to know.
Yeah.
That the Jamaica diss them.
Yeah.
No, Jamaica and
Jamaica. Swallow so.
Nobody diss them.
Hello. Swallow so.
You're busy, man. I drink some juice, man.
Juice?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that juice.
You always say what got juice, man.
Yeah, it's alright.
But
Look here, look here, look here. Look here.
Even if we discuss.
Look here, empty bottle make the most nice.
Just like Andrew Wallace.
Are your bottle empty?
Just like Andrew Wallace, man. Take it easy.
Your throat dry?
Take it easy.
Yeah. What you having? Well, let's go for a break and come back. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. By the way, I want to send out a yell to one of my brethren now, Mr. Christie. Mr. Christie, him down half a tree, him always sell the CXC maths paper and the different maths paper and the preparation and him teach CXC subject. But, you know, I want to straight up support of that, you know, and preparing the youth them. Yeah, man, a whole heap of people have to do things part-time and work and study and all them kind of way. And continuing study. That is the way how the world stay now. Continuing study and go and achieve different things. Good morning. But we have some text message here. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I want to yell up the people and down Princess Street.
Which street?
Princess Street, they might listen to you.
Okay, yes. Yell Princess Street. A true man, Yearwood Street. All down the lane, yes, Chancellor Lane, a true man. I know them.
Big up all them downtown people.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Hey, Jerry, the gentleman I was interviewing, in sound young, though.
Him sound young, but him is about 60, 61, you know. Because when I leave JC, him is 16 and him about 10.
Yeah. You know, he sound to me like Kingsley Cooper.
Kingsley Cooper?
Yeah, he sound to me.
Eh?
If you never identify him, I think it's Kingsley Cooper. You know Kingsley Cooper?
Yeah, man, Pulse. One Kingsley Cooper liar, you know.
Eh?
Kingsley Cooper liar, you know, but him a businessman to him know about music, and him know about fashion, and him know about food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this man, me hear the guy they call you.
Oh.
The one they say him not call you again. Just say I got grandson.
Then look how much time him call since that. Him put on lady voice, and him put on a wig like Dudu, so I'm still no same.
Oh, boy, I tell you.
And you, me know you, you know, although you hide, me know you.
Eh?
Yes, man.
You don't know him, man.
Yes, man, I know you.
Yeah. God did it with every beside you.
Yes.
I talk to some people, you know, to me.
Yes. You talking to some people and me, though?
You was talking to some people and me just with them beside you, and then you me talk, me know you don't pick up my voice.
Yeah, me know, but you do have to talk when me pick. I pick up your voice if you talk, but you do have to, you don't have to talk when me pick you up. When me walk with, you know precipitate powder?
No, sir.
You're afraid of it, though?
Me don't know it.
All right.
Your whole time, you up your man.
The new one. New name Jagat.
Take more.
All right, thank you very much. You better mind the precipitate powder. I'll precipitate for you. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. No? We have some text message. Jerry, what's with you, man? You bring on an interest in grace and you're dominating the space and time. You do this all the time. Get the man flow and talk. Me never know Ivan Core for flow and talk this morning. You know for right and because you know for right you're in the background. You know it come like talk and what they lime advertisement name. The one where the man tell the man why he must buy a new thing he must hook up with. Next one. Happy birthday to my friend Ninja Crown, Sonel Sudini, and Snatcher Boss, BD. Greetings from Luster, who make the girl them fluster. How you say? And how far in this come from, you know? I think I Red Hills Road, because when me hear about Sudini, or Sudin, I think I Red Hills Road, because I know up there enough Sudin there from a long time. Greetings to my friend Ninja Crown, Sunil Sudin, and Snatcher Boss, BD. Greetings from Luster, who met the girl them fluster. Next one. Jerry, I would like to request my own piece of land by Miriam Makima. Own piece of ground, it name, my own piece of ground. And dedicate it to the government and the opposition. All right, maybe later. Next one. Jerry, I have been requesting the song Jerusalem by John Starnes and Beneath the Cross of Jesus. But all you do is promise and play your Rasta Brethren songs coming from Patrick Sachs. All right, pull up your socks, man. Next one, Jerry. There is one of your best friend. What? This is one of your best friend. I have I have to hear you every day and night. My birthday was on Saturday. Maggie Farm Heights in Mobile. Long live for you, Jerry. Thank you very much. Your birthday was on Saturday. All right, happy belated. Next one. Jerry, why don't you allow your guests to talk so we can hear and learn from them? You have the poor interviewing quality about you, Patrick Sachs. Well, hear this now. You pull up your socks because you have poor discernment about you. I'm sure me love him for talk. Next one. Mr. Small, that song by Red Dance was good for introducing the program. Thank you very much. Next one. Bongo and what an assault on your listeners with your intro song. Message or not, it is truly awful. Well, I'm going to play the whole light. You don't like it? I'm going to play the whole light by Sister Nanny. I'm going to play the whole light. Next one. Dear Mr. Small, I am a government worker. My salary is freezed and I am forced with increased bills every day. I'm faced with increased bills every day. I have to keep borrowing small loans to help in the coming month. This government system is definitely created to stress out people. Next one. Mr. Small, I'm still waiting for you to play Joseph Hill. If you ever know how much 100 music I have to play. But hold on. Next one. Jerry, people were criticizing you for disrespecting the IMF Christine Lagarde. She is now under fraud investigation in her own country. What say you about it? There's not a year past where Christine Lagarde now and the next charge are different fraud thing. That's really not know good. Next one. IRC stewards are like gods. IRC? What is that again? They fine jockey thousands of dollars and collect tax-free. IRC stewards. A racing commission. Oh, JRC. I must say Jamaica Racing Commission. Yes. Thank you very much. Next one. Announce the numbers so people can call in. Yeah, we're going to play the numbers again. Next one. I'm happy to see that O'Neill and Georgia are alive. Swain Sewell. Who is O'Neill and Georgia again? I am happy to see that O'Neill and Georgia are alive. Swain Sewell. Next one. Hi, Orville. Love and respect. I wish you well for September. Ross Jane Spanish now. Which Orville this? Hi, Orville. Next one. How you never big up Shashamane before you talk as if the 12 tribe was the only important thing. You never mentioned the first set of man who went there. Can't mention everything and yet we did mention them. You never hear we talk about Christy and Piper and a whole heap of different people. Next one. Jerry, you are either had or have been a member of the so-called 12 tribe of Israel, but according to the Bible, there are 12 or 14 tribes. No, I don't know about no 14 tribe. You have 12 tribes and then one of the tribe multiply into 2. Joseph multiply into Manasseh and Ephraim. Anyway, let's go to the phone call. Good morning and welcome to the phone. Welcome to the program. Good morning. Morning and welcome.
First time on the program.
Thank you very much, sir.
We have a crime problem in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And we also have parenting problem.
That's true.
Can you get it across to Ministry of Health that can they make the DNA affordable that every child in Jamaica born with the right father?
Born with the right father or identify them father?
Identify the right father.
I don't know if you can do those things forcibly. I don't know how easy or advisable it is to do those things forcibly. It's desirable, but I don't think it is the best way by force.
In that case, once a child grow up with parents, mother and father,
yeah,
I think we have the chance to grow that child much better.
Yeah.
And a child out there don't even know his father. Just look on the embassy. When the U.S. embassy, when you apply for a visa to go up, someone file for you.
Yeah.
Them and they do the DNA.
Yeah.
The amount of children that showing that don't have the right parents is an embarrassment.
Yeah.
So if you could get it across to Ministry of Health.
Yeah, but you excuse me, you think that you know all of your children though?
Well, I do a DNA for all of them.
Yeah, that's good. It's good. It's good when you establish those things and you take care of all of them. And sometimes it's better you take care more and worry about worry about whether it's your own or not.
Yeah, but we want Jamaica need to clean up.
Yes, I agree with you.
So if we start there,
yeah,
it's a cleansing we start with.
Yeah, thank you very much. Call again soon here, so, but it's only because I have 3 callers waiting and we only have 2.5 minutes. But thank you very much. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Morning, Jerry.
Yes, sir. What go on?
Yeah. You know, see, I think Ethiopia are the fastest growing economy in Africa right now.
I have heard that, yes.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one where I do double digits right now.
Growth, yeah.
Very interesting. Good interview there this morning.
Well, I try my best not to take up too much of time, but I get 4 complaints. I don't know if it's the same person.
Oh, well, you see, people when I understand, some, you know, me kind of impatient, you know, because some people, you have to explain everything, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and me very impatient with that.
Yeah.
The interview was very good, because the two of them understand one another, and know where we come from, and then somehow we kind of know, we learn some more.
Yeah.
So too bad for the slow learners. Come back next time.
Yeah, so yes.
Have a good day, sir.
Well, thank you very much. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Morning. Welcome.
Yeah, Robin.
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
As about the interview, but sometimes we have to interject to get the full understanding of the interview.
Yeah, yeah.
So people don't understand that. Like the man who collect him spoils and I drink him juice and come on the radio with him GIS thing again.
Yes, yes.
You understand?
I slurp.
Yeah, you must slurp because him why you know so well then watch you know, I collect my spoils, you know.
Yes, yes.
So I drink my juice.
Yeah.
And him always come with him GIS thing.
Yeah.
Don't go to GIS go get a work.
You have some man, you know, when them buy a liquor or when them get a liquor, them have to hold up the cup and go out on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Because if people don't know so them a drink something, them not feel good.
You understand?
Yeah.
And him just a replica, him just a playback of the GIS thing. Him come with the GIS every day.
Yes.
You know, them send him go, you know.
No, it's not GIS, you know. It's a party, it's not Jamaica. So you call that PIS.
Oh, PIS.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. So it's not, we're not Jamaica. It's, alright, cool. Anyway,
well, thank you very much for turning me on to that insight, because you really give me an insight there. Thank you very much. I think it's 11 o'clock. We'll go for the 11 a.m. headline news, straight up.
Where we come from, yeah, and there's a thread drive from. Trenchtown we come from.
Yes, that's the mother of Steely and Cleve, you know, Steely and Cleve. Well, that is Steely mother. Steely mother, Pamela Johnson, otherwise known as Sister Nanny. Singing said that's where we come from, Trenchtown we come from. Trenchtown we come from and Trenchtown we go to. Steely mother that. And we're going to take a phone call, but just before that. You see the generalship as usual going on down at the Discovery Bay fishing beach. It's a beach. It's not just a fishing beach, you know. It's a beach for people to go to and enjoy. And it's also a beach for fishermen to be based at. But some people are dominate up one part of the thing and squeeze out. That's the thing, you know. We have to learn how to coexist and to make space for everybody. Business people mustn't try to squeeze out non-business people too much. Fishermen mustn't squeeze out the bathers too much, and the bathers mustn't try to squeeze out the fishermen too much. Everybody coexists. But when you don't cooperate among one another, the Babylon use you. We're not talking about police now. Babylon use you now and get to take over the whole thing. Fishermen and bathers and everybody must coexist, just like how it happens at different places. Otherwise, them use you and take over the whole thing. Them likes you when you fight amongst one another. But in Discovery Bay, a whole heap of generalship are going to take away the whole place from the people. And it's so beautiful to see the English language distinction that one of the prisoners inside of the prison achieve. Under the guidance and teaching of people from outside, including Miss Carla. I think it's Golati is our proper name, Carla Golati. Many subjects, many passes, many trees. People are pass and get 3 in the exam and 2 and 1s. out of prison. Going to prison to learn to read and write. And then getting ones and twos and threes. It's great. It shows you what humanity can do under the most adverse and difficult conditions. Good morning. And welcome back to Straight Up. Hello.
Jerry.
Yes, ma'am. What are you doing?
I called you back because there was one thing left I need to discuss with you.
Yeah.
My brother worked with, he used to cook for Mr. Manley.
Which
Michael
one?
Manley.
Norman Manley, yeah?
Michael Manley.
Oh, Michael.
He was very close to Portia.
Yeah.
And you see when Portia defend the fire people them.
Yeah.
She was at her office crying.
At her office what? Crying?
She was at her office crying.
Yeah.
My brother always come pray for her. But you see that particular night him coming up. And it's like he started crying too, you know.
He started to cry too.
Yeah, and he said, in his prayer, he said, God, raise Portia. Raise her. And I said,
they were crying or praying?
My brother was praying.
Oh, yes.
But he was praying in tears.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
He left, and he started saying that he left her at her office crying because of the wicked people. You know that. I don't want to go into that, right? Anyway, she gave him a letter and sent it to Eastern Douglas for my mother to get the piece of land. And twist her around. Mr. Patterson go down and go kiss her.
Go do what? Go do what?
PJ Patterson went on the piece of land and said, my mother.
Yeah.
And hug her and kiss her. That's what my mother told me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
When my brother died...
I know that PJ is not a kissy-feely person, so you must know, your mother must be very nice. Because PJ is a man, them don't show too much emotion. But them have emotion, but them don't show it too much.
Okay. Anyway, he went on the property and saw my mother and kissed her, right?
Again?
No, not tell it. Lord God.
Don't tell me again.
All right. Anyway, now, when Portia sent a letter to Eastern Douglas, it is her own. But this last letter, I sent a copy of the letter to Portia.
Yeah.
And Portia sent a message, come tell me, say, after 30 years my mother on the land, we no want squat, you understand? But she said before she died, because she thinks she must be soon dead, before she died, she said like we buy it, she put up a nice house and sleep on it. And Portia sent a letter, come give me now, and tell me she don't have done control of it. And what she want? My mother to be a squatter. My mother won't be a squatter because Nanny fight for you. Paul go fight for you. All always fight for you. And the worst thing of all, Marcus Garvey was the most laughed at president in the world. Came back to Jamaica and Pickness stoned him. Huh?
All right. Thank you very much, here, ma'am.
Love you. I remember one thing there before I go.
Yeah.
Jack was a little black boy. Look who wanted to kill him. Jack on the Beanstalk?
Yeah,
He was a little black boy. Look who wanted to kill him.
Yeah.
I love you.
Guess what kill him too. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello. Morning, welcome. Straight Up, hello. Yes, good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Hello, morning, Mr. Smart.
Yes, sir. How are you doing, sir?
All right, Mr. Smart. I was in a bookstore yesterday.
I meet one of your brethren, you know. I'm a teacher too.
Yes.
Yeah, you were
I was in a bookstore yesterday.
Yes, yes.
And I was over here in a conversation with two ladies behind me, you know.
Yeah.
The lady said that she had flu for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And she couldn't attend church.
Oh.
And then now that she got a letter in the mail from the church.
Yeah. What
that she owed 2 weeks worth of tithes.
2 weeks worth of tithes owing.
Yeah, she got an invoice from the church.
Saying what?
So she owed 2 weeks worth of tithes.
Invoice?
Yeah, invoice, sir. So I turned around to the lady and said, lady, which church is that?
Yeah.
She looked at me and said, the Universal Church on Agri Park Road.
The Universal Church, it name U.C.K, you know.
Yes, sir.
Universal Church. Yeah, so when you look at it sometimes you think all a bad word, you know. Universal Church of the Kingdom, UCKG.
Yes, so I'm saying to myself now, this morning I overheard on the news where they said 2,000 teachers are unemployed in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And most of them are those who work in are underemployed.
Yeah.
So it strikes me and say now, with so many illiteracy in our country, especially amongst the male.
Yeah.
Because most of the black males are endangered species in Jamaica now, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Plenty of them not on backbone.
Yeah, whether they believe it, they only have wishbone.
Yeah, front bone and wishbone.
Yeah, but they don't have no backbone.
Very few.
So I'm saying to these unemployed teachers, work is burning in the field.
Boy, may I tell you, you know, sir, right through the news breakers that I was thinking about.
Yes,
Fervent opus in
they
campus.
have to niche market.
Yeah.
And take it to the streets like those Christians.
Yeah.
And go in the households.
Yeah.
Help the single mothers to educate their boys.
Yes.
If not, they don't see crime and violence yet.
Them don't see it yet.
And then can't blame Satan for that.
No.
Because they get the education to help to clean up the masses, you know.
Yes.
And serve the children, especially the males. Because the males are going to carry it forward, you know.
Yeah.
Because when the females are too independent, they are very powerful, you know.
Well, I wouldn't say too independent, but when they are very independent.
Yeah, they are very powerful.
Yeah.
And they are not as kind-hearted as the male.
No, because if worthless man, woman not joke around with worthless man, you know.
Yes,
some
sir.
joke around. Yeah, some joke around.
I never hear they call a woman gruff in Jamaica yet, you know.
No.
A man them call gruff.
No, you might call a woman rough and tough, but you know, call her
Yeah,
gruff.
and I'm asking these unemployed teachers to examine their community and ask themselves, how the man with the pot of cash can come in their community, not selling education and make so much money, and they have their education sitting down on.
All right, man, I tell you.
Work is burning in the field.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Small. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. Good morning and welcome to Straight.
Yes, Mr. Small.
Yes, sir. Look here.
No,
before you get into that, I heard somebody saying that you're like JIS, but I have to correct them that you are not really Jamaica Information Service. You are the Party Information Service, so you are more PIS.
Say what they mean.
And then you are the Secretary of the Party Information Service, so your initial is PIS plus.
Say what they mean, Mr. Small.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you. Mr. Small, you know, that gentleman there, last night I was lying in my bed.
Yeah, last night?
Yeah, I was lying in bed.
Yeah. But you usually lie up on the street.
This is
on the phone.
But, I was lying in bed last night.
Yeah.
And this advertisement, the school tour, Glean and Observe and
yes,
those other stations though.
Yeah.
You know, it hit me.
Yeah.
I have been following the school tour for a couple of years well now.
Oh yeah?
And I've never heard a peer entertainer see them go to school them. Maybe you know the maths teacher going to go have a session for a school tour. You know, listen to me, brother. Been have repeat that. But I want to have.
But you are the PIS. You are the PIS. You're supposed to repeat it.
Sunday Observer. A gentleman in the back page of the Observer. Now they call the part called Lifestyle.
Yeah.
Our style. They have an interview. Mike Kingston.
Yeah.
And
yes, that is what I did. Why? You know. Because anytime them interview you about Mike Kingston, them ask you, so what are you splashing now? That means what kind of cologne you use.
Yes.
But I told them that you are splashing. You go to Bellevue. No, you went to Bellevue.
No,
and you collect one of the puss. One of the puss out of Bellevue, you collect him sweat. Cause mad puss. And that mad puss thing you are splash.
Look at they asked the gentleman a question. Who has been the most influence on his life?
Yeah.
I know the person. That man said Portia Simpson Miller. And the reason being, she has come from humble beginnings.
Yeah.
And has moved up without going to university.
Yeah. Portia never go to university.
Yeah. She went to university after.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But she moved up from Woodlands. Down in St. Catherine.
Woodland?
Woodhall.
We are call the Prime Minister Woodlum. Look at I'm going to go to another call. No, we have to go to another call. Him out the order, man. Out the order. About Woodland. Him come like Farmer Jack. But anyway, yes, man, and the youth, them pass the exam them in the inside of the prison. We really have to commend them. Really have to commend them. And as Carla Golati say, for every 50 of them will pass a subject, give even one of them a job. Because one of them there must be worthwhile for your employer. Anyway, Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Yeah. Yes, morning, sir.
Wagwan.
Yes, sir. Wagwan, sir.
Yeah,
from there, I want to hear from you, you know.
Yeah, Mom,
yeah, because
the Virgin.
Come again?
I give what I full jar today, the Virgin, we are giving information about Ethiopia, but we now really get to the fullness.
Yeah.
I like you all some time when my company program close. If my company the program the next day, you can inform my
notify you before.
Yeah, but I can prepare for this same.
Yeah.
After so much man learn, you know.
Yeah, yeah. And you know that's what them remind me of, you know, when I'm a youth and they're a youth them remind me very much of some things where I hear say you and some of the youth young people go out with the Rastafari Youth Initiative.
Yeah.
One day you have to come tell me more about the Rastafari Youth Initiative, you know.
Yeah, man, there's a lot, you know, because they make it be some sort of youth.
Yeah.
Come together and create some summer camp, you know.
Yeah.
And these are our house project for one Rastafari daughter.
Yes.
I see that and every year you so honor the female them that she do a great job within the Rastafari family. These things what the youth to do. So we even start a farming project, you know.
Yeah, which parish?
In a St. Catherine.
You start a farming project. Oh, I think I hear about it. What?
We start something, you know.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but you say that little group say it as you say it's the youth and the CEOs of the Rastafari family. And I can achieve a lot, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, it was a nice experience to be a part of the organization still, but you don't know, say, within the organization, you don't know you have sometimes fight each other, but we still give thanks for the setting of the set.
Yeah, but
I think if you do actually that's what you did in the past, you don't reach far, right?
Yes.
Not like just now. These organizations farm and you know achievement. I see.
I believe that when you're doing these things, you see, if you keep a record of what you are doing and what you have done, it guides you what next to do and it reminds you of a lot of things. Keeping records. That's what we get reading and writing about. To keep records of what we're doing, what we plan to do, what other people have done, and that help you. Keeping records is that thing will help you. You must make use of the records where you keep and keep records, not just in a man's head. Get it down in documents and records and photographs.
No, that's a key point. That is for future reference. That means if somebody come and can also read about what the organization did and them things.
Yes, look here, I have to go now, but I need to hear from you. And one of them day I think I want to bring in a studio and make a talk about them.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
For just big up on the job they are doing.
Well, thank you very much, yes, sir.
I very large names still.
Yeah, man, thank you very much. I really have to go, but thank you very much. Yes, sir. One of them days here. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning, welcome, Straight Up.
Hello, Jerry.
Yes, ma'am, how are you doing, ma'am?
Brother Toy. Morning to you and to the Jamaica.
Yes, ma'am.
And just a special good morning to my island home, Jamaica. And let me tell you, Jamaica, God loves you. Yeah? And you're firmly seated and anchored in the rock. Right? Of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Jerry, let me tell you something. You remember some time ago I mentioned about the water, the melting of the iceberg out there?
Yes.
I tell you that a lot of water was now in the oceans and the sea.
Yeah.
There was a swell. That's what is happening down in Little Ochi, Alligator Pond there now and in Ochi Race and all over the place.
Yeah.
The sea is coming in and taking away a portion of land.
Yeah, man.
Sooner or later, you see all going into Port Royal there, even though the road was listed there, that part there where the sea and the road was almost on the same level.
Yeah.
Going further into Port Royal, you find that the sea and the road is at the same level also.
Yeah.
They might have to soon lift that road going, that part of the road going into Port Royal there, you know.
Yeah.
But anyhow, I just want to say, I love Jamaica. And Jamaica is a beautiful island, and let me tell you something. I noticed that Haitians are heading here now, some criminals that broke out, prisoners. And I want Mr. Bunting to know that he's to be on the lookout. Make sure that all the lighthouses around the island are in order. And, because that's what the lighthouses are for. The cities, these boats and stuff coming into the island. Let's hope that they're in order. And I want to tell you now, remind you, please do not forget to remember. Make a note of that.
Don't forget to remember.
Don't forget to remember. Remember what I told you yesterday?
Yes.
Don't forget to remember.
All right. Thank you very much, here.
All right, good.
Good morning and welcome to Straight Up.
Yes, remember.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. Welcome. Straight Up. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wagwan.
There. Everything good?
No complaint. Thank you very much.
Okay. I did hear one thing over the media. The United States.
Yeah.
Did do one research on the ball plate that's at the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So them now go bother kill them this year.
Yeah.
So that is like a space benefit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and them are one of the crucial ones too, because a few of them you did really have left. But the next one now are really the pedo.
Yeah.
Cause ever since from my little youth, them never really enough.
Yeah, from morning.
You know? What you say?
From morning pedo, they never enough, yeah.
Yeah, so probably next year you probably not see none.
Yeah.
You know, and...
All right, look here, let's go for a break and come back.
Yeah.
Yes, good morning, welcome, sir. Yeah, man, go ahead, please.
Yeah. The Ebola virus now.
Yeah.
One certain studying where they do about them, I think it kind of safe still. They not really go. They for them system, like them budgetary system.
Yeah.
It's not really conducive to disease. They not really going to bring the disease come to the type of food where they eat still.
Yeah.
Yeah. The some berry where they eat it tainted, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, and you ever see a young ball plated?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, kind of feel one crocodile, don't you?
Yes, sir, may I tell you.
And then now, after them just take time and just grow in one beautiful.
Yes, get feather.
Yes, and get all the little stuff.
Yeah, it's a lucky thing them not stay bald head.
But they're not really bald.
No, them not bald, but because the color there, they look like them bald, them call it bald pate. You know, pate mean head top.
That's a white plate or something.
Yeah.
But all in all, creation and go on, you know?
Yeah, man. Thank you very much, yes, sir?
Yeah, kind of sharp.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello? Morning, welcome. Straight Up, hello? Yes, go along, please. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Yes, Jerry.
You walk on, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, listen to your show. Yesterday I heard a man saying that because there was no fire truck at a place in Portland or St. Mary.
In a Buff Bay, I think.
Yeah, it was Nephew.
Yes.
Nephew. I know Nephew already.
Yeah.
From Perkins time, you know?
Yeah, but that time he was in your camp.
Wow, man, Perkins is chat, man. Chat for Perkins for 1 hour.
Yes.
Anyway, Nephew say, because there was no fire truck, the place burned down.
Yeah.
So why didn't ask him, say, who light the fire?
Who light the fire? I don't know if I don't know if the fire was deliberately left.
No, deliberately or not.
Eh?
Whether deliberately or not.
Yes.
But it must be a cause. Something caused it. It can't the fire truck cause the place to burn down. It's the person who light the fire. Has the fire caused the place to burn down, and the fire truck caused it.
Yes.
So where we put the in other words, you know what I say? As you know and the world know, from creation time.
Yeah.
And according to the scripture, the Lord asks Eve say, why pick the fruit? He say, why I said the serpent tell me to do it.
Yeah.
You know, from that time human being give excuse.
Give excuse.
Yes, and anything happen, it's something else cause it.
Somebody else.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah.
In other words, you know, say Missy man a drive right there and in drunk and looking at one post and inside the post looking at the car.
The post move.
Yeah, the post move.
Yes.
Yes, you know?
Yeah.
always find something to blame.
Yeah, what you blame anytime you anything happen? What you blame when it's
I blame myself because right now I am poor and I blame myself for poverty. Me not blame nobody else.
You blame yourself for poverty?
Yes. Because Jerry, again, give you a story quickly.
Yeah.
I went inside of a well-known big department place store and supermarket over the weekend.
Yeah.
And I saw something selling for 5 pounds of thing.
Yeah.
That's until I what? Selling for 1,300.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something, Jerry.
Yes, may I hear you.
Something I wonder if you are mad in Jamaica.
Yeah.
I can tell you what. You see these metal, these weight that people walk and exercise with it a man time?
Yeah.
And you hold my hand and hold it so?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Say a 5 pound piece selling for 1,300 something plus tax.
One of the weight, standard weight.
Jerry, when we look, just because you go to China and they melt up and then wrap it over a piece of plastic.
Yeah.
Why we can't wrap this in Jamaica? Why them thing have to come to Jamaica? A piece of iron where we send go. Yeah, all right. Work out 5 pounds.
Yeah.
At 1,000.
But it's not going to work out now, do you know? It's not going to work out now, but I understand. But it looked like I was listening to Jennifer Edwards on the TV there.
No, I never listened to Jennifer.
But I forgot. But when the other thing happen, when the other thing drop, you call me and tell me.
What again?
Especially if them not take it up.
What?
When the thing drop, if them not take it. All right, thank you very much. Yeah. Yes, man. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Good morning, Jerry.
How you doing? How you doing?
Yeah, man. You know, I agree with that brother when he say he blame himself to be poor. When he say he blame himself to be poor, something like that.
Yeah, he blame himself.
The free zone, they're already there. We need to get rid of the capitalists where the thousands of people you got wrong. So it's perfectly right.
Yeah.
Once a week, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're perfectly right because you're a poor person, the rich man come to come and tell you running away.
Yes. The rich man is who? The rich man is who? The rich man is who? The rich man
who have money.
Which one? What him name?
Most of them they come to Jamaica about 40 years.
All right. Man. All right. You have 30 seconds more. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, the last thing I have to say. Look here now. I want the people who live down a gully there, up a town there. Where they must do whenever time they move a sexual boy call it there. Some dead dog and children in the gully there at night time. Because they run them far up there. Because it's a disaster to see the boy they want to fight.
All right, so you going to volunteer for go down in the gully?
Yeah, man, volunteer.
All right, will you volunteer for go down? All right, well then, all right, you. Okay, we're going to send. All right, we're going to send. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Well, we're going to volunteer you for go down in there first.
And Mr.
No. That's why I say you. Yes. Well, all right. You can volunteer and go in. You as a.
The police are trying to keep the environment clean.
All right. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. But good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Yeah. Morning again.
Yes, sir.
There's a demonstration going on in New York today.
Yeah.
And Martin and Michael Brown and the dean, the youth dean from
Mario Dean. Yes.
Yeah, Mario Dean. You don't get any update on it.
Not any update, but I heard some people, even the professor who is agitating for the ganja thing, I heard him saying that him going to join it also.
Yeah, because Miguel Land gone up last night, you know.
Where is up?
Gone to the United States of
Then
America.
United States is up above America?
He's gone to America.
Yes, I just tease man. Across, I'm gone across.
Yeah.
But thank you very much for that little update there.
Yeah, because we need to really hear what go on, you know.
It's true, because they don't understand that the things that are happening in Jamaica is just as important as the things that are happening in the United States.
Get international now.
Yes,
somebody got to pay.
Yes, and I tell you this, you see, anytime the African American people get militant again, like in the 60s, the thing going to spread around the world. It's not that them is better than us, you know, but because the African American people are situated in the richest country in the world right now, anytime them get organized and get in solidarity with the rest of the African diaspora around the world, you're going to go see what happen.
you know what, you know, the last word that somebody say now.
Yeah.
If we didn't know.
Yes, okay. Call again soon here, sir. Thank you very much. I have my brother in the studio. Do you know, would you believe, say, yesterday I am searching around, looking for the last thing where they give. Remember, you bring some, come give me.
Yes, but that's not the same.
I know, I realize it's not the same. Introduce yourself and tell me quickly what we are dealing with now. Put on the earphone, please. Traveling companion, Doctors Miller and Kirkwood. I see him all the time, Dr. Kirkwood?
Same one.
Him still in Jamaica?
No, he's living abroad.
All right, introduce yourself and tell us about this now.
Well, he just introduced me a while ago. I am Lenny Miller.
Yes.
And we did that album some time ago.
Yeah.
And I really came by because I heard you on your program saying that you wanted to hear Radcliffe Butler's voice.
Yes, yes.
And on one of the track,
yeah,
there is in fact Radcliffe Butler's voice.
Yeah.
I think you'll like it because he's in fact quoting some excerpts from Marcus
Garvey, yeah.
And it's powerfully done.
Yeah, man, because you know, him is one of the best radio voices. And even 40, 50 years later, him still sound ageless.
No question about it.
Yeah, like Adrian Robinson.
Oh, yes, he's on it too.
Most people couldn't believe that Adrian Robinson is supposed to be past 75 years old because his voice sounds so current and, you know. He's on it too?
He's on the album too.
What is it?
It's all Jamaican voices that did the narration, followed up with music that we did.
Yeah.
And so I think you will enjoy it. But in fact, listen to that track with Radcliffe, followed by a piece of music that I wrote some time ago,
yeah,
sung by Dr. Kirkwood, and the rest of the tracks. In fact, the whole album.
Yeah.
I think you will enjoy.
And I noticed who designed the
I did.
Yeah. You're an artist.
Sometimes.
Oh yes, man. I see I don't know if this isn't a hologram. I see a symbol here. It's like it's a cross.
Well,
almost not superimposed, but it's a geometric design showing a cross in their various palms, and then a few human figure with the arms outstretched, also showing the basis of the cross.
Yes. Well,
and it named Traveling Companion.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, man.
Well, my point is with that painting that I did some time ago, is that if he was in fact risen, you know, a lot of people carry the cross with Jesus on it. Yeah. If he's in fact risen, I don't see why so many people carrying a cross with Jesus on it and thing. So he's actually off of it, and in fact symbolizing man and woman.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that's what.
And as a doctor, what branch of medicine you specialize?
Ophthalmology.
Yeah. And as a doctor, and you know the light of the body is the eye. As a doctor, you know that it is inside of you. The Almighty, they're all around, but primarily inside of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, we know that.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you very much for this. When I get some time, we're going to share it with the
yes, but this is in fact for you to hear Radcliffe. You know.
I want to play 1 minute of it.
Yes.
Which track?
It's this two.
Track 2?
It's this two, track 13 or 14. I think I wrote it.
Which one is this two? Is one discussed here? No, no, it's two. It's like two compartments.
Yeah, this two, track 13.
This two. Yeah. Take it out from me, please.
Track 13. Really.
Kevin, you can play track 13 for me, please.
At his best.
Yeah, just a few seconds there. I just want to hear the voice. And then another day, we can expose it some more. Yes, well, thank you very much. When I later going to read this on just yesterday, no, searching through, trying to remember the thing where you give me.
Yes, well, that was another album that we did with the whole group then some time ago called Laughter is the World's Best Medicine.
All right, you're going to excuse me because you're going to close the program with it.
Okay.
So thank you very much and tune in to me soon, yeah?
Thank you for that.
Thank you very much. Yes, that's Dr. Miller. And let's go for a break straight up.